Now, the third form we're going to look at is the standard form. We're going to get to standard form by working with one of the other two and rearranging it. Standard form has the pattern ax plus by equals c. There are some small variations in how this is written in different books. Oftentimes your textbooks will ask you to write your answers for equations for lines in this form, and will give answers in the back of the book in this form. So you need to be aware of the rules that your book uses. For the purposes of this lecture, the a, the b, and the c are integers. On top of that, the a has to be positive, if you've got one. You may or may not actually have this term with x in it. So what that means is no fractions, and make sure whatever's in front of x is positive. It's another way of writing it. The way we get there, like I said, is rearranging another form. So let's look at an example. If y equals 1/3 x plus 2, write the equation in standard form. Well, you'll have noticed x and y were on the same side, and there were no fractions. You can go at this more than one way. Let me go ahead and move the x over. We'll subtract 1/3 x from each side, so that the x and the y are on the same side, and we'll have negative 1/3 x plus y equals 2. I need to get rid of the fraction, so let's multiply everything by 3. Squeeze it in. As long as you can read your work, you can squeeze those in. The 3's cancel here, and now I have negative x plus 3y equals 6. I'm almost there. I don't have any fractions. I've got the x and the y on the same side. I have a negative in front of the x. That has to go. I can either write out, as I'll do here, a negative 1 times each of these. Or I can just change the sign on every single one, whichever works for you. X minus 3y then is equal to a negative 6. This is my answer in standard form. What's our method or our recipe? Whatever equation you start with, whether it's in slope-intercept or point-slope form or some other equation that's given to you, those are your two forms. You're first of all going to get x and y on the same side. Then you're going to multiply by the least common denominator. Whatever you need to multiply by to get rid of the denominators. And that's going to be your least common denominator. That's the easiest way to go, or to go in pieces if you have more than one denominator. And then you're going to make sure that whatever is in front of x is positive. And just to review the forms, to write them out again, we have the point-slope form, which is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. We have the slope-intercept, y is equal to mx plus b, and we have standard form ax plus by equals c. And that's the end of this segment.